Hi, it's Pip McKay here, and a lot of people are finding it really stressful to homeschool. So I really wanted to give you a stress-free way to homeschool that will completely engage your children in learning and will mean that they'll start to become self-taught and take responsibility for their own learning, and also so that you can have a little bit of free time whilst they're completely occupied in something that interests them. And you can also cover all of the subject areas under one project. Now, if you're wondering what qualifications do I have to assist you in homeschooling, well, I was an English and drama teacher and in high school, and I won the PR Cole Memorial Prize for Excellence in English Teaching, and I have a DipEd with distinction from Sydney University and a BA Honours degree from New South Wales Uni. I was also the Corporate Director of Accelerated Learning Worldwide. I've created Kids Matrix and focus on kids programs, and I'm an NLP Master Trainer. So I wanted to just give you those things so that you can see that this is going to be a really great way for your kids to learn, which will accelerate their learning, help overcome learning difficulties as well, and harness your child's interests and passions for self-directed learning. So what do we do? So first of all, you want to make sure that you are picking a project on which all the other subjects can centre around that your child is actually interested in. So rather than trying to be a teacher and recreate the curriculum as it's done in school, this won't really work well for home learning where the child becomes self-directed. We want to do something else. And I've homeschooled a number of children years ago, and so I know exactly how this works. So first of all, what you do is you brainstorm things that your child loves. So this looks like it's going to be back to front on this recording. But anyway, this will give you the idea. So first of all, you look at what your child loves. What are some of the topics that your child loves? So it could be fairies or dinosaurs or unicorns or kittens or dogs or anything else that your child really adores. And you brainstorm this with your child. So you sit down and you look at what are all the things you love, and you say to your child, what are some of the things that you love? And you start to suggest some of the things that they love, and they'll give you more and more ideas of the things that they love. Then what you do is you choose one topic that they love. So maybe it is unicorns. And I've chosen that topic because that's the one that most parents would be like, oh, how can I harness that for learning? So you pick unicorns, and then you brainstorm with your child, what are some of the subjects at school or some of the areas that they might want to learn about unicorns? So I've got up here, drama and art and stories and music and maths and science. So these are some of the things that, that subject areas at school. But you might also like to look at, some of the things that your kids might be interested in to do with unicorns. So how might you feed a unicorn? How might you care for a unicorn? What is the culture of a unicorn? What are some of the myths and legends about unicorn? What are some of the art pieces around unicorns? So, these are all sorts of things that might be interesting to them. So you might also be asking your child, what are you interested in learning about with unicorns? Where do unicorns come from? What do they like? What do they not like? What about cooking around unicorns? So these might be all some of the subject areas that they're interested in. And then what you do is you pick an area that they are interested in, such as art with unicorns. And then you look at, okay, let's brainstorm art and unicorns. So they might then want to go onto the internet and look up how to draw a unicorn. And then they might sit down with a pad and paper and draw a unicorn. Then they might look up music around unicorns and have some dancing and some fun dancing around songs to do with unicorns. Then they might be looking up the history to do with unicorns, what's some of the history to do with unicorns. And I can tell you what, there's some really interesting history about unicorns, particularly in the 12th century. So now they're learning the history of unicorns, but they're also learning how to find out about something that they are interested in. So then there might be some YouTube myths and legends around unicorns that they can watch themselves. Then you might have a project that you set, which is, the history of unicorns. How long ago have people been thinking about unicorns for? You can look up Wikipedia about that, and they can look that up themselves, depending on how old they are. Then it might be, and you have a project, which is the history of unicorns. And inside that project, they're doing art around unicorns. Then you might be thinking, well, what can we do about mathematics around unicorns? Well, you can set some problems to solve about unicorns. So it might be, if the child's really young, it might be if you had 10 unicorns and 5 of them went off to find food, how many would be left? And you can create problem solving, mathematical problem solving around unicorns. So that particular aspect of the unicorn stuff will be something you would need to do with your child together. Then you might look at the science around unicorns. So is it possible that unicorns could exist? Where on the head of a unicorn would the horn grow? What might the horn be made out of? Or you might branch off there and look at the science of horses and understanding horses. And then there could be a whole side project that's all about horses. So you can see how this might work for you and your child. And what I'd like you to do is to post down below, if this is on Facebook, or comment if you're looking at this on YouTube, what is your child's area of interest? And what are some of the things that you're setting up around your child's area of interest? And you can see that instead of this being subject-driven, we're now looking at project-driven learning around a child's interest themselves, and it's spurring off into them becoming self-directed learners. So I hope that helps and gives you some ideas. And I look forward to hearing from you about your child's engagement with this form of learning. All right, thanks so much. Bye.